Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I play the various counties, territories, areas, provinces, departments, whatever you call the first level of subdivisions of the various countries on planet Earth. And I do this on GeoGuessr with three aims in mind. First of all, to see places I've never been and probably will never go to. Secondly, and hopefully having some fun while doing so, or see something interesting or maybe even something weird. Who knows? And third, try and play a perfect game on GeoGuessr in whatever area I'm in at any given time. And that means getting a score of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr. If I fail doing so, well, you might see the area again at a later date in the series. And if I succeed, you will not see it again. Then it is done and over with. Going back to France today, it's been a while, and we're going into the department of Aveyron, which sort of is, well, it's underneath this model of arrows. And Aveyron is 8,735 square kilometers, has about 278,000 inhabitants, and its capital is the small city of Rodez, which sits down here and has a population of about 24,000 people. So, yeah, I don't think we'll see much of that. Yeah, we'll probably get a rather rural game here, I think. This area is not, like, terribly densely populated, so I think we'll see quite a lot of countryside, even though 70% of the locations are supposed to be populated. That just means within 100 meters of a house. In the terms I've set for the script that I'm using to put up most of these locations. So let's see. I'm making a challenge out of this, and you'll find the challenge link to You'll find the link to this map in the description section of the video, and you can have a go at trying to play the same game as me. Well, does it get any Frencher than this? The only thing missing is a vineyard. Well, that is French. Okay, this being France, this could take some time. Right, those... I need to start learning that these are found in France, and I believe also in Belgium. And there's a version... There are versions of it in South America and in Hungary, is it? As well. Well, this was French and a half. Let's see, I'm just going to mark. Oh, that's Figeac. Yeah, I remember that for looking for that in a game a long, long time ago. Probably when I was doing my Regions of Europe series. Dirac. Okay. Let's see if we can get to Dirac then. Towards the northeast. Whoa. Yeah, this is proper French. I'm not going to say boonies, but proper French countryside. We'll just look at that. This might... No, I don't really see anything resembling a town anywhere. So... this could be an interesting one. So Dirac is a place in this direction. We started to go northeasterly and now we're going southeasterly. Can we see Dirac? Sort of just real quick. Oh, that's Meow. That's why you had that huge viaduct. Would be cool if we got anywhere near that, but the chances are very slim. I don't see any Dirac. Just like that. This road is curving in on itself. Ah, let's see. So we can go to Pure. We can go to... That wasn't easy to read. We can go to... No. I was clicking that arrow. Monteillet. On the C9. Well, what should we pick? Let's go to Montpellier. And we must have passed through Dirac. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so Montpellier should be on top of this hill then. Let's see, how far up the road have we got? I wonder if we might be in here. For the start of this thing, let's see, northwest. That works. That works as well. So I think I'm here. Well, hold your horses a bit. Well, let's just have a little look up the road here. There's supposed to be a triangle here. Yep, there's the triangle in the road. That should mean... And what should that mean? Let's see, south-southwest. Something wrong with the alignment of the buildings here. Let's see. Let's go back to the intersection. So right now I'm here. And the road goes on. Okay, right. Now I got you. Now I got you. Now I got you. So we are... This one is an icky one. So... There's something really off with the locations here. So... I don't like this one bit. This could actually go very, very wrong. Because I'm supposed to be down here. I believe. Because we're looking that way, and we're looking like in so. So, let's see. So here we're going southwest. Okay, so I'm coming in here, aren't I? And then we're going westwards between the build. Okay, right. Yeah. So much faffing about. Yeah, I don't think that grassy stuff is correctly represented here. So I should be about here. That was a scary one. That took a long while too. Okay. Someone dealing in materials. Let's see if this was the right way to go. Ooh. Okay, I hate it when it does that because it's so hard to tell where you came from. Okay, go southwest. Southeast. Oh, this is French, all right. French to a T. Well, to be honest, it's not that dissimilar from country lanes in Ireland and England. Okay, Plage de Lagui, Lacama, Baroyeba. Okay. Let's put a checkpoint down here and see what we got. Okay, intersection in 100 meters. Which does not tell me where we are at all. La Croix de la Lande. Right, let's see if we can figure out which road this is. Got a bus stop. No sign at though. But there seems to be a small town down the hill here. Well. Aubin, D221. It kind of seems like here's Aubin on the D221. Is this one? As the road we came down. Now where did we start up here? Possibly. Let's check that out. So we go south-southeast. We're gonna have a road like so, and then as we come around here, we're gonna have a rather abrupt bend. And houses, yes, that looks about right. Yeah. So these buildings are not on the map. These buildings definitely are. So yeah, it looks about right. Nice. Could be hard to pin. Maybe if these buildings are correctly located on the map, I could get away with it. Let's see. Alicot, Cuisine, Maison. Ferme de la Violette. Okay. Oh, that looks lovely. Viande de Aubrac. Okay. Aubrac. Yeah, this is definitely a through road. La Violette. Le Argence Vive. Okay. It's a small stream. Well, maybe we shouldn't have gone uphill. But I guess this road will deliver soon enough on an intersection telling us where we're headed. Ooh. So why? Is it just... Well, we got a block over here. So we got Aubrac cattle. We got Chiso La Guiola, which is here actually. Okay, so we could well be on this road then. Let's see, can we find... La Violette? Ah, Rue de la Violette. Oh, what do you know? Okay. Uh-huh. There we are. Now, that building up there. That is what I need. And I am not quite sure whether it's that or that. Ooh. And then the next question is, can we get up there and have a look? Can we? No. We cannot. Okay, let's have a look up the hill. Everything is hidden up there, but I think I caught a glimpse of something. Let's see. So we have got that building and that building. So that has to be that. And that is definitely not that. And so we must be looking at this one. If we're looking at that one, we are probably... It's the other building. So we're probably about midway along that building. So let's place ourselves there for now. Then we can have a look northwards. And we are clipping that building. Except that the map doesn't want me to. Okay, so that's just turned a little tricky. That building is southeast. I kind of suggest that I should be further south. Let's have a look up there again. So that's the second building over there. Should I be looking slightly further down? Like here? That would at least put me on a more southwesterly direction, or southeasterly direction towards this corner here. Let's see, southeasterly like so. Yeah, I think I like that better. Let's try that. Oh well, almost moved myself out, but okay. We're still in the game. Ah, nice and bright, and we are on the Impasse de Combe de Albre. Albre. Okay. So an impasse is a dead end, apparently. La Vesse and La Croix Rouge. So Red Cross and La Vesse, whatever that is. 200 meters. And also we got Le Tremor. Lady? And we are in the commune of Camillac. Okay. Camillac doesn't necessarily have to be a place, though. As I learned when I was in the Dordogne a few years ago, is most likely a derivation of aqua. So this means that there's water or a natural wellspring or something. Natural spring. Let's see, and we want Camillac. If it does exist as a town. It's Cadillac. Kajak, I mean. Norwegian pronunciation sneaking its way in every now and then. I don't see any Kamiak. We've got the route to Puech again. Let's, yeah, which seems the most reasonable. Let's try towards the Red Cross. That seems to be the closest one. Oh. That was windy, to put it mildly. Ooh. And up the hill. Go, go, go. And gods. With the green stuff down the middle here, I would have been so quick to click Ireland before having a look at the trees around me going, hey, this is not Ireland. Okay, so coming up to the Red Cross, which has an intersection. Good. Did you? Did you just outrun us or follow the car or something? I think these are two different sessions of shoots, though. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? So la Vesse and la Tremolade. Okay. And le Suquet. Suquet. Right, I think we want to put down a checkpoint here. C6, I'm not gonna even try to start looking for that. This could be interesting. Okay. Mer de Kamjak. Okay, Kamjak. Wait, hang on. What was the name of that place up in the... That's Kajark. Okay, not Kamjak. La Croix Rouge. Coming up on an intersection again on the D10. Right. Where could the D10 be? 44, 56, 25, 902, Paraguay. D1, D24, D76, D47, D39, D40, 606, 42. 10 is proving elusive. 97, 22, 42, 34. No, I have not seen D10 any time yet. Okay, so La Croix Rouge, and when the D10, and we are in the Kamjak. Okay, here we got something. Selgar Meliat Kasanya B something. Requista. Oh, it's Requista. So what's the D10 then? What's the D10? Is this the D? Yes, the D10. So we're 28 kilometers away from that. So Nosselgar, 2 kilometers. La Croix Rouge. And here's our road. Route de Puech. We will start it in here somewhere. Let's see. So that is the impossible compound Albre here. So we are actually standing pretty much here, aren't we? Yep. Thereabouts. Nice. And yet another farm. Wow. Well, it's populated. But, not heavily so, but we got a village down the hill. Good. So let's see. Ah, even better. C'est la passage. We are in Le Mazieret. Why even? Must be local hooligans. Let's put down a checkpoint here. So D103, not gonna start looking for that. So what is this? Is that... Are they... is that sort of an encouragement to stop light pollution? This should be a good one. Let's see, Saint Vincent, La Fouillade. Someone is messing around a lot with the signs in this village. Lescure Jaoul. Tézac, Vabre, Tézac, Saint Vincent, Villefranche de Rouergue. Franche de Rouergue is here. Okay. So what are the others we were looking for? Saint Vincent. We got the one of three. Tézac and Vabre, Tézac. What direction was Villefranche? Sort of northwards. La Fouillade. 8 kilometers in that direction. So is this the 103? It's not the 103. Le Mazière. There we go. Here we go. And we are on the... Right now we're here. Let's have a little look in the... Le Jardin de Grenouille. That's frogs, isn't it? Garden of frogs. With Haute Combe, yeah. I wonder what kind of place this is. Huh. Ooh. Fancy. Nice. I think this must be the Notre Dame de Quatre-Vallières. San Salvador. Imposte Presbytère. Le Mazière. So I don't... No way they got a second church here. No, they don't. But nah, this place is nice. I wouldn't mind spending a week here, I think. Peyrade. Linac. Right. Anyways, that means we were up here at Vessette Jean-Michel. At La Agassac. I think. Let's see, yeah. Not that been there, and there's supposed to be, although I don't see it. A road that way. Let's see. So we're looking southwest. Yep, that's right. Then we're going around the corner here. And then we're just going to head up the road with a little bend. And then we'll be down on the main road, which takes us down into Le Mazière. Mazière? Something like that. Okay, so we are looking about a third down the way of this building. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Well, that was a lot of farms. But we got there in the end. What was this? Now, the first round, that threw me a bit. But the rest of it was pretty alright. But yeah. Aveyron. That was different again. And yeah, we got to see a lot of lovely countryside, and even here in Le Mazière, I might say it, we got to see some fancy buildings as well. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Wouldn't have minded seeing a proper town, but that's what you get in France. So, yep, done and dusted with Aveyron. And I'm glad you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space. And I hope you'll join me when the next episode is up. And until then, bye-bye.